cows on their way to the market. You mean the slaughterhouse? Yeah, okay. What's this? Doesn't sound like the...
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video. So we're watching more Sodor Retold. We're officially starting the second season today, but I do have one more episode from the last one, but now it's getting onto the season 2 version of these. So anyway, it's uploaded by Tanzig, as you already know. So original video to check all these out is in the description below, so be sure to subscribe and check them out. And Railfan and Weatherman Blake says, "Hey Joe, love the videos. You are one of my favorite reactors. Thank you very much. And now let's waste no more time and get into it. Let's do it."
It was Christmas on the island of Sodor. All the engines and staff were gathered at the shed to celebrate the festive season. The air was filled with the sound of Yuletide cheer, merriment, and goodwill. Everyone was having a lovely time. The Fat Controller was really getting into the spirit. He and Mrs. Kindly enjoyed some quality time under the mistletoe. Gifts were being exchanged and... Wait a minute, what day am I making this? January 23rd? Stop this then, I'm going down to the pub.
Hey, I'm recording this on July 6th. He left.
I don't think he's coming back. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Great video, great finale.
It was a pretty average day
here we
on
go.
the island of Sodor. The weather was dreary and the rain made working life difficult. Because the tracks were wet, the engines had to run at slower speeds. For the likes of Gordon, this was especially frustrating. "It's disgraceful," he complained. "An express engine forced to crawl along the line like a common tank engine. Do you have to refer to tank engines as common?" Percy countered. "No, I don't have to." And with that, he puffed importantly away. Percy had had enough of the big blue bastard's blather and decided to pay him out. So he made a plan. All steam engines required coal, and the quickest way to get it is via an overhead chute. Percy made an arrangement with the workmen.
Hold on, wasn't this meant for Thomas?
In exchange for exclusive access to his OnlyFans, they would bury Gordon in the stuff the next time he came for a top-up. The little green engine was very excited. "I'm very excited," he began. "I hope I don't have to wait too long." "For what?" "Ah,
oh shit.
How'd you do that?"
Jump scare.
"Magic. What don't you want to wait for?" "This. Now!" The workman pulled the lever and down came the coal, burying Gordon. He was not very happy. More like really pissed off. "Why did you think this was a good idea?" "Because it was. You need to be taught a lesson. You do realize you're now trapped here with me?" "Yeah, but it was worth it."
Was it really?
One day, Edward was trapped.
You know, Thomas Percy on the call, more like Gordon Percy on the call. Thomas is suspiciously absent from these videos, but then I remembered because he's been burnt to a crisp and died like a million times. So we'll see if he comes back at some point.
Traveling along the line with some cattle trucks. They were filled with cows on their way to the market. You mean the slaughterhouse? Yeah, okay. What's this? Doesn't sound like the cows are too fond of that idea. Holy porterhouse! They've broken out your vans, Edward. You must be very annoyed.
A little more violent than what happened.
I'm absolutely peachy. Well, there's nothing for it. We'll have to round them up. You might want to do it quickly. Gordon will be passing through with the express soon. I'm sure he'll slow.
Knew it. I knew it. And Gordon didn't give a shit.
What? Why did you do that? Why not?
What?
I need a drink.
Beautiful.
One morning, Edward was waiting to pick up passengers from Thomas's train. "Peep, peep, where is Thomas? He doesn't usually make us..." "Oh, wait. How could you forget about something like that?"
He's still
his
dead.
driver asked. Edward didn't answer. He just puffed sheepishly away. He was unaware that Bertie the bus was racing towards the station at that very moment. He had been tasked with delivering Thomas's passengers, but when he arrived, Edward was long gone. "Bother!" he snapped. "Why didn't anybody call ahead to tell Edward I was coming?" "Don't worry," said the porter. "I'll telephone the next station." While making this call, Bertie left. He tore along the road as fast as he could, but when he arrived at the next station...
He's really moving it.
Edward was gone. Likewise at the next one. And the next. By that point, he had reached the end of the line and was very confused. The next day, he spoke to Edward about it. "Didn't you receive a phone call?" he asked. "Yes, I did," Edward replied. "Then why didn't you wait?" "Because it was funnier if I didn't." "Oh, you."
Edward the troll now.
It was another busy day on the island of Sodor. All the engines were working hard, except for Edward, the lazy sod. Hey, I'm on my way to the scrapyard. Well, it was nice knowing you. Ha ha. The scrapyard is full of rusty old parts and machinery. They are broken into pieces, loaded into trucks, and
Why is Oliver's face on this engine?
taken away to the ironworks, where they are melted down to be reused. Today, there was a special surprise waiting for Edward. It was another steam engine. Hello there, he began. I'm
Different.
Edward. What's your name? Barry, the engine replied. You look rather sad.
Larry or Barry?
What's the matter? Didn't you just hear the narrator? I'm going to be broken up and then melted down. Oh, yeah. That doesn't seem right. Not when you're still alive. Ah, well, such is life, I suppose. Edward couldn't abide that, so he decided to do something about it. He told everyone he knew about Barry's predicament. They jumped on their socials and began spreading
The computers.
the word. Hashtags
No, Henry's probably just browsing OnlyFans again.
Save Barry soon began trending. Unfortunately, as this was a noble cause being promoted on social media, it amounted to jack shit, and Barry was broken up later that week.
Well, that defeats the title, saved from scrap. You didn't save him at all.
Morning, James was waiting at the station for Edward to arrive. He was running late, and James was very annoyed. I'm very irritated. Close enough. Anyway,
He didn't copy
Edward
it this
finally
time.
arrived. Late again? James snapped. Edward laughed. Why? Why what? Why are you laughing? There's nothing funny about not doing your job properly. True, but I wasn't laughing at that. Then what? You'll see, Edward said slyly.
So you got
James
plans.
puffed nervously away, but he didn't
What's the
get far
gig?
before being derailed. What the hell? He barked. What's this old iron doing on the track? I put it there, Edward admitted.
Dickhead.
I knew you'd make a crack at me for being late, so I decided to get my own back. Hang on, is this why you were late? Because you had to set this up? Yes.
Yep.
Then I had every right to be mad at you since it was your own fault you were late. Oh yeah, I guess you did. Shit.
These are great. These are so good.
Trevor the traction engine lived in the local vicarage. He works around the grounds, clearing
you already
debris and plowing the fields.
was scrapped,
But
that wasn't
sometimes
scrapped.
there isn't much for him to do, which leaves him feeling sad. One day, Edward noticed his old friend was down in the dumps. What's the matter?
Like how we're just completely ignoring the fact that Trevor was never scrapped in the first, was never sent for scrap in the first place, and just exists.
Trevor, he asked. I hate being idle, Trevor began. I prefer to keep busy. I also like to have some company, especially from children. Yes, I know. That's why you got a visit from the police, remember? Oh, yeah. What should I do?
I was waiting for that. Everyone was like complaining. I see people bitching on Twitter all the time that the Trevor children jokes aren't funny. Well, you know what? I don't give a shit. I think they're funny. I think they're hilarious. What do you think about that?
For one, stay 500 yards away from any kids. As for the other thing, maybe you need a change of scenery. I heard the Fat Controller is planning to build a new harbor. Maybe you could help with that. What do you think? That's a wonderful idea, Edward. Thank you. Before long, Trevor found himself at the construction site. The Fat Controller was waiting for him. Thank you for offering to assist, Trevor, he began. My pleasure, sir, Trevor replied. When do we start? Right now. But where's the crew? What crew? The construction crew? Didn't Edward tell you I was
My question is, where is the sea if this is supposed to be a harbor?
trying to build this harbor? Wait, did he mean, how are we going to build a harbor by ourselves? Where there's a will, there's a way.
gonna
Trevor
do
didn't
all
believe
of
that
that.
for a second, so you can imagine how dumbfounded he was when the task was done.
Oh,
This
shit.
should not have been possible, he stated. Anything is possible with determination, the Fat Controller said. That's what I tell my grandchildren. Isn't that right? Yes, Poppy. Uh-oh. Oi, you! For the...
Okay, that wasn't his fault. Oh shit. Well, there we go. Some more Sodor Retold. You guys know the Joe. Contrary part below. We'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, turn notification bell on, feature every upload, Twitter, Discord, links to those are in the description below. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Stay safe, everybody. Have a good one.